Hi everyone, Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Costa Rica. It's been a little while since I've posted on the public channel. I wanted to check in. You guys are in my studio. You're in my studio space. My tables are here. It's also the dry room, so very frequently you hear the dehumidifier running in the background. So this is where we have our clothes, my computer, and my printer, and all that stuff is in here with me in my studio. My windows are open, so you'll hear the traffic noise, of course, and that is just how it is here. So I have been playing with dots. This girl loves dots. Dots, 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 dots. And this is what we're going to play with today, which is very, very fun. And it has a little flavor of Costa Rica, which has been fun. I did most of the video before Handsome Hubby was awake, so a lot of quiet time, and then when everybody's up, you'll hear me talk. So I wanted to kind of explain some things prior to you watching the video, just because I am so quiet during the video. So I used a template with the gecko, the lizard, on it, and my paint was pretty thick on my board, so I traced the lizard, the gecko, with a blending tool, and that made an impression on the board, and I could follow that and paint through that. So that's basically what I wanted to say. I kind of talk about it in the intro when I'm showing you the project, but I wanted to make sure that that was kind of clear since I'm quiet. As usual, I'm on the table at dark o'clock, coffee in hand. The sun is up now. I'm editing the video, and I love that you're coming along and playing with me with a Costa Rican influence. Okay, enough chat from me. Thanks for joining, and see you on the table. Hey, good morning. This is our project for today. Isn't that fun? Oh my goodness, look at all those dots. You know I'm in heaven. This was a piece of scrap wood. I primed it with some house primer, and then some acrylic paint, and then some house primer that was black, and then I brought in my acrylic paints with this dot maker. I didn't even know this was a dot maker, and I'm not even sure that that's what they call it. I thought it was a blending tool. I was blending and poking my clay projects with this, so but it's amazing for making dots and for tracing. So what I did is the acrylic is kind of thick, a little bit too thick, but it worked out perfectly, because what I did was I used this and I traced the gecko onto the wood. Let me grab that real quick. So here's the gecko that I drew out in pencil, and then I traced it onto the board through the acrylic paint with the, I'll say, dot maker, and it made an indentation, which I followed with the black paint, etc., etc., etc. So what did I use? Scrap wood, primer, acrylic, all the rest is acrylic, dot maker, and a brush. So use what you have. You could do this on a tile. You could do this on a rock. I think I'm going to make a frog next. So very, very fun indeed. And yeah, so see you on the table. Okay, it is bedtime here, and I want to make a background real quick before I hit the hay. With my hands. I'll use 3 colors. Get my hands in there. Make sure and get the edges. I have way too much paint on there, and I'm going to stop moving my hands right now. And we'll see how that looks in the morning. Looks good. Oh, you can't see so well because of the glare. All right, looks good, looks good. We're gonna let that dry. We'll peek at that in the morning. Look at these hands. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, Hudson is tucked under the table. Handsome hubby is now awake. So I started off with the gold, green, the burgundy, or the purplish is chasing a bug. This is not so great. It's a little thick, and it might be a little thick because the lid doesn't close correctly. So I used it a couple of times. It's my least favorite. Green, turquoise. And then what I did is I went back in with the gold and brought it into the green a little bit, the green into the burgundy a little bit, the burgundy into the green. Oh, I didn't do the green. Well, we can do that together. To kind of make it not so separate. So bringing the upper color down into the next color so that it blends a little bit better. If you want. Maybe you want your stripes real separate. Green down into the purple, purple down into the green, green down into the burgundy. You see what I'm talking about. Okay, I have a dead space here, so we're going to figure out something to do with that. And I am going to bring my guy back in. I'm going to put a loopy tail up here. Then bring in the upper part. This little handy pan. A little harder to see on this side, of course. And we're making it work. Okay, I have his body here, his tail here. I'm going to paint that black first, just like we did the background for this. Paint this and this black. Alright, I got the tail here, got the head here. Not bad, not bad. I'm going to go for a run and then I'll come back and later today. So my painting is done, what I'm doing is bringing a little bit of the black onto the edges. Just a little bit on my finger. And we are going to call that done. So fun. All right, your turn. Go create, go play, go have some fun with dots. Yay, dots.